Carrie Underwood has secured a stunning $1 billion defamation victory against The View, sending shockwaves through the entertainment world. This landmark legal win marks a major turning point in the battle between public figures and mainstream media. The controversy began when Underwood agreed to perform America the Beautiful at Donald Trump's second inauguration, a decision that sparked intense backlash. While many artists declined due to the political climate, she took the stage, hoping to unite people through music. However, her performance quickly became a flashpoint for criticism. The View took aim at Underwood, igniting a heated media clash. Rather than backing down, Underwood stood firm, defending her decision with unwavering resolve. Now, with the court ruling in her favor, the case has forced major networks to reconsider their approach to covering public figures and politically charged events. Fans remain divided. Some admire her courage, while others question the impact on her career. But one thing is certain, this case has reshaped the conversation around media accountability. The following day was relentless. The View co-hosts Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin launched a pair of full-scale attacks on Carrie Underwood, branding her performance as an endorsement of hate and claiming she had betrayed half of her fan base. Their criticism went beyond professional critique. It became deeply personal, targeting her intelligence, values, and future in the industry. What started as a discussion quickly spiraled into a full-blown smear campaign. The hosts speculated that as both Nashville and Hollywood would distance themselves from her, that her fans would turn against her, and that she had made a career-ending mistake. At first, Underwood, who typically avoids political controversies, chose to remain silent. She focused on her music and refrained from addressing the escalating backlash. Meanwhile, her team carefully documented every statement and reaction, preparing for what would come next. As the controversy gained momentum, the consequences became undeniable. Sponsors began withdrawing their support. Concert venues hesitated to book her. And as media's coverage of her music took a negative turn. As the negative fallout continued to mount, Carrie Underwood made a bold and unexpected move, one that sent shockwaves through the industry. She filed a massive $1 billion defamation lawsuit against The View, accusing the show of knowingly spreading false and damaging claims that tarnished her reputation and derailed her career. Disney, the parent company of ABC, and The View fought aggressively to have the case dismissed. Their legal team argued that the hosts were simply engaging in protected speech and political commentary. However, Underwood's legal team came well prepared. They presented undeniable evidence, proving that the statements made on the show were not just opinions, but reckless falsehoods, deliberately intended to inflict reputational harm. In a bombshell revelation, leaked internal emails exposed that ABC executives had orchestrated the attack and on Underwood to boost ratings. This proved that the derogatory remarks were not spontaneous discussions, but part of a calculated media strategy. As the case unfolded, it quickly became one of the most high-profile legal battles in media history, drawing nationwide attention and sparking debates about media responsibility, free speech, and defamation. The verdict was more than just a financial victory, and for Carrie Underwood, it marked a major cultural shift. Fans who had stood by her throughout the controversy hailed the ruling as a significant blow against media bias, arguing that it challenged an industry that often penalizes those who stray from Hollywood's dominant political narratives. In the aftermath of this landmark case, it has sparked intense debate among journalists, legal experts, and the public. Some critics worry that the ruling could set a precedent that stifles free speech, fearing that celebrities and public figures might begin weaponizing defamation lawsuits to silence criticism and dissent. However, supporters of Underwood's victory counter that this case does not suppress free speech, but instead reinforces accountability and in media practices. They argue that while criticism and debate are essential and protected under the First Amendment, knowingly spreading falsehoods signing to damage someone's reputation should come with consequences. With The View now in a state of crisis, The media industry as a whole is reassessing its approach to covering public figures. The question remains, will this case lead to stricter accountability in journalism, or will it create a chilling effect on media discourse? Underwood's victory was more than financial. It marked a cultural shift. Supporters saw it as a stand against media bias that punishes those who challenge Hollywood norms. The verdict has sparked debate. Critics worry it could stifle free speech, allowing public figures to use defamation lawsuits to silence dissent. Supporters argue it upholds accountability, distinguishing criticism from deliberate falsehoods meant to harm reputations. Without the view in turmoil, the case raises important questions about media responsibility and its future impact. Media organizations are reassessing their approach to public figures as this case continues to ripple through the industry. Will ABC cancel The View to avoid further controversy? Will other celebrities follow Underwood's lead in challenging media portrayals legally? This lawsuit has clearly shifted the media landscape, potentially leading to major changes. Was Carrie Underwood justified in suing The View? Should talk shows be held more accountable for their content? How might this case impact media standards? Share your thoughts in the comments, like, and subscribe for more discussions. See you in the next video.